Hey everyone, this is the start of my birthday makeup series, but today I'm bringing you this kind of deep smoked purple look. This is probably one of my go-to smoky eyes, and really great for partying and a night out, so let's get started. Obviously start with your eyeshadow primer, and I'm going to be using a base with my Color True Cream Liner in Eggplant, and I'm applying this all over the lid, and I'm really focusing a lot of the color at the base of the lashes. The reason being is because you obviously, with any smoky look, you really want the most concentrated color at the base of the lashes, and then it's going to fade up. So just by applying this, I'm going to make sure that I'm blending it all the way up to the crease, but not into the crease. So just take your time, this might take a little while. And then I'm going to be applying a transition color. This is Max Cork. A lot of people don't understand this step, but it really does aid in blending. So just take a color that's a little bit your skin tone or a little lighter than your skin tone, and just apply it all over into the crease, up to the brow bone, into the crease, everywhere. So then I'm taking MAC Shadowy Lady, and this is the Shadowy Lady quad for those that may ask, and I'm just applying that color right all over that base. Now you can see this color really just pops with the base. You could use a black base, but really a purple base is the best thing to really make this color pop. So I'm just applying this color all over the lid, and then what I'm doing here is actually smudging it into the crease. I don't want to go above the crease because we want to keep most of the color concentrated on the actual lid. So I'm taking my favorite color from MAC, this is MAC's Brown Down, and I'm just taking a blending brush and applying that color right into the crease. This is really going to make that look really smoky and just create a nice gradient from the purple to the smoked look all the way to the brow. So you just want to make sure that you're putting that right into the crease and blending it out. So I'm going back to Max Cork, and I'm also going to take that same fluffy brush and just kind of blend down, make sure that I'm getting harsh lines, making sure that they're nice and smoked out as well. So I'm taking that blending brush that I was using with the Brown Down, and I picked up some more Shadowy Lady, and I'm applying this right into my crease. Like I said, this is really going to help with blending, or really make the look really great. So once you're kind of finished blending, make sure that you touch up any eyeshadow on the lid, which that can be lost obviously with blending. So then I'm going to follow up with that same base, the Color True Cream Liner, and I'm just smudging it right into the lash line, not on my actual waterline. So I'm just taking this with a synthetic brush. I think this is actually a concealer brush, and I'm just smudging it in there. And then I took a flat definer brush, picked up a little bit of that Shadowy Lady, and actually I'm smudging it as close to my lashes. The good thing is when you are really doing a smoky look, you want to make sure that you keep the color mostly concentrated towards the lashes. So I took a little bit of Max Cork to try to help smoke that out, but it wasn't working, so I picked up a little bit of that Shadowy Lady on that purple brush, which is really used to smoke it out. So you're just going to blend. The more you blend, the better. So taking your favorite black liner, I'm using NYX Black Liner, and I'm just going to be lining my upper lash line, keeping that really close into the lashes. And that's going to be upper lash line as well as the tight line. And then in addition to any smoky look, which is important, is always to line your waterline. So I'm hoping that I don't poke myself in this corner like I normally do. So I'm taking that same cream liner from L'Oreal, and I'm taking it and actually applying it on my upper lash line. So this obviously is going to help create more of a darker color at the base of the lash. And I'm just lining my eyes with a angled lining brush. I believe this one is from Sigma. So I'm just making sure that it's really close to the lashes. And then in addition to that, I'm also taking Smashbox Jet Set Waterproof Eyeliner in Midnight Black. And I'm just going over that with that same brush and keeping it really close to the lashes. This is going to really help to create more of a darker base at the bottom, but also to really kind of conceal my lash band when I do apply lashes. So once I'm done with that, I'm actually going to be applying my L'Oreal Telescopic Extensive Mascara. You can use whatever mascara that you like. I'm just using this to kind of prep myself for my lashes, which I will be applying. And I'm also going to be applying that to the bottom lashes. It's really important when you are doing a smoky look to not neglect your bottom lashes, because they can kind of get lost, especially if you have itty bitty tiny ones like I do. So I really take my time to make sure that I'm getting mascara in there and smudging it in and really creating some definition. Also, what you can do is if your lashes are super short, you can get some false lashes and also apply them. But the same way you do your upper false lashes, always apply your mascara first. So I'm just making sure that those really are stepping out. So then I believe I'm using Smoked forgot the name of the color. I'll put all the information on the bottom bar, but I'm just putting that right into my tear duct. And then I'm applying the 120 Demis from Ardell. I skipped pretty much this part with editing. If you guys are interested, I do have a last video. And then this color here is just a soft kind of peachy color from Anastasia, which came in her brow kit. And I'm just using that as a highlighter. You can use whatever highlighter you like. Just wanted to keep it very simple, and most of the concentration of the color obviously on the actual lid. So let's get to the face using my favorite foundation. This is my Revlon Color Stay Whip foundation. I am in the color Caramel, and I believe I am using a Sigma brush. Can't remember which one. It's either the flat top Kabuki or the F80, which is the angled one. And then I'm going to be doing a little bit of highlighting today. I'm using two concealers, one from Sephora and one from Hard Candy. Actually blend these together and then apply it with my favorite Miss Beauty blender. And I'm just applying this all over the under eye area. Once it's really blended out, you're going to see how much the highlight this actually gives. I really enjoy this combo because it's so hard for me to find good colors for me to really highlight. So yeah, I'm just highlighting, and then I'm taking that same brush, making sure that my contour, or actually not my contour, my mascara, I can't even talk, my foundation and my concealer actually are blended. And then I'm just setting this. I forgot what I set this with. I know it's not banana powder, but I forgot what I set this with. But always set your under eye concealer and your highlight. And then I'm going to be contouring. I'm using the BH Cosmetics concealer palette, and I'm taking the darkest color that they've got. And I'm just kind of smudging this right into the hollows of my cheek. When you're doing cream products, always start with cream, then start with powder, never the other way. And so I got that in there, and now I'm taking, I believe this is MAC Blunt, which is a blush color. And I will be blending this in with a Real Technique contour brush. So I'm just making sure that I'm blending it in, blending. And this is kind of a more dramatic outlook, so my contour is going to be a little bit more dramatic than just kind of everyday. But I'm getting right in there and making sure that I'm really blending and getting it in there. And look at the contour. Yes, honey, doing it. And I'm just going to repeat the same thing on the same side. I also did put a little bit of that cream concealer into the hollows of the cheeks and kind of around the face, just to frame the face like I do any contour video. I'll probably be doing one soon, so no worries. And I'm just going to finish contouring with powder, taking that same contour brush, making sure that I'm putting it in the temples, above the forehead, and obviously underneath the chin, just to create a more sculpted face. And so then I'm going back to some more highlighting. I'm taking that same product that I used for my under eyes and applying it to the middle of the brow, onto the forehead. I'll also be applying that to the chin, as well as I believe I did my Cupid's bow. I can't remember if I did or not. I don't think I did. But just highlighting those common points of your face, and then obviously setting it with some powder. And then I'm also going to make sure that I'm going to be highlighting the bridge of my nose as well. I just kind of use the concealer to kind of highlight. I don't really contour my nose because I like my nose how it is, and it looks a little funny when I contour. So I like to highlight it at least. So just get right in there and just blend. You can use your fingers as your best tool as well. And also making sure that I'm setting that with some powder as well. Once your powder is kind of set for a few minutes, then you just want to take a big fluffy brush and just brush it away. I'm just going to get rid of any excess powder that just might be sitting on the skin. And then I'm applying blush. This is, I believe, blush from Amazonian Clay from Tarte. And I'm just applying that to the apples of the cheeks. I believe the brush that I'm using is actually a Sonicast brush, which is my favorite blush brush. Best one out there. And then for my lips, I use these soft matte lip creams from NYX that I talked about actually in my last haul video. And the first color I'm using, Stockholm. Sorry, I did not focus there, but I'm just applying this all over the lid, or actually lip. It's just going to give me more of a nudish, pinky tone. Very matte, not crazy. You can do more of a lipstick type if you like. But then I also matched that with Abu Dhabi, which is also a soft matte cream, or lip cream from NYX, and I applied that over there. This is more of a kind of a nudish brown color, and just apply that all over the lip there. And so last thing with any look is that you want to set it. So I use Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Make sure that it's completely dry, and you're all done. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.